All right, gang, so today we're going to learn the basics of editing, okay? Just how to start a project, how to import media, how to put them onto the timeline to create the sequence, and then how to edit and add text to those things. So to start, go into your Launchpad and open up Premiere Pro. Okay, as this is going, if it asks you to log in, again, please remember to log in using your @stu.olatheschools.org. Please don't use your Gmail or click sign in with Google, then it becomes an issue. Okay, so once you do that, you now have to start a new project. So to do that, you just click this blue button right here. Then when you get to this page, you only need to change two things. The first thing is you're gonna name your project, all right? So let's call it editing practice 1. And then always double check the location, which is right here. Okay, if you have a USB drive, this is where you would use that USB drive. Don't worry about it today, okay? For you, it should originally have this file right here, your name, documents, Adobe Premiere Pro 2022. Not a lot of people know where that is, so I recommend going choose location and then just selecting your desktop. Okay. Once you do that, just hit create. Then you should have this screen right here in front of you. Okay. I do not recommend you import from this page. Okay. Reason being, it creates pre-made sequences and then your timeline just gets really confusing. Okay. So when you go to import, you're on the import tab right here. Go to the edit tab actually. Okay. Then your screen should look something like this. Okay. If you go down here, you can select import media. All right. Then you would just go to your folder. For you guys, it's in your downloads because we downloaded those videos and pictures to your download folder. Okay. For me, it's in my assignment 1 folder. So I'll just select that. Then you just click on the one you want and click import and see how it appears right there. Okay. To get another one, you just got this black box right here. Just double click, grab another one. Okay, same thing, and just do that for all of them. All right. Now, could you grab multiple at a time? Yes, okay, but I just want you guys to practice going back and forth using that skill, okay? So now we got all our footage in there. It's great. Everything's looking good. Now we want to start building our video. So this box right here is called the timeline. This is where you're going to build your video or start to create your sequences. So to do that, all you have to do is pick one of your videos, click and drag and drop it to your timeline, and then it should appear just like this. Okay? To make it bigger or smaller to work with, do you see this kind of slidey bar where you can scroll on it? Okay? Grab the circles at the end, and then that will make it smaller. That will make it bigger. And if you guys look up here, you can see how the time increments change. Okay, so if it's bigger, that means I can make more exact edits. If it's smaller, that just means I can get more stuff on the screen. Okay, so what I want you to do is I want you to take this clip, which is about, I don't know how long it originally is here. It is about 14 seconds, and I want you to make it around 5 seconds. So right here, somewhere in between 4 and 6. So to do that, you just come over here with your mouse. See how it turns into that little bracket? Just click and drag and go somewhere in between 4 or 5. It doesn't have to be exact, okay? If you were to try and shorten it from the beginning, you can do the same thing, okay? Just come here to the beginning. It makes the bracket, and then boom, you can shorten it right there. All right, but for this assignment, we're just going to shorten it from the back end, somewhere between 4 and 6, make it about 5 seconds. Now let's say you accidentally put something on here that you don't want. To delete, all you have to do is click on it so it's highlighted and hit the delete button on your keyboard, and it disappears. So go ahead and try that now. And then if you're like, oh no, I want to undo that, the shortcut to undo is Command Z. Sorry, I got too many things going on right now. Command Z is undo. So if you deleted something, hit Command Z. All right. Next up, you guys, if you look at this cursor, do you see how the video moves with the cursor? That just shows you where you are at on your video. Okay. So now you guys, I want you to add text. So to get text, or how to type or add text, you come to this T, this type tool right here on this toolbar. Okay, you just click on it, and then you go up, and you're gonna tell me what composition this is. So this is rule of thirds. Okay. Whenever you are done typing, always make sure you come back and grab your selection tool or your mouse, because if not, you'll make a bunch of different text boxes and it just gets sloppy and confusing. Okay? Then I want you to take the text and make it as long as your video. So to do that, just grab it just like we shortened the video, and you can extend it to the end of the video. All right? But this white's really hard to see. So if I wanted, I could just click and drag it and move it down here. Okay? Or if I wanted to add different colors, different fonts, things like that, I would just double click on it. This panel will pop up. For whatever reason, mine pops up on the left side. Yours will probably end up being over here on the right side. Why it does that, I'm not really sure. Okay, so I can change the font right here. Those all look the same though. Okay, it's like right here, pop. There you go, it changes. Okay, if I wanted to change the size of it, I could just grab it right here, change the size. Okay, if I wanted to change the color is this fill right here. And let's say I want to make it red. Okay, and then if I wanted to add maybe like a border to it, I would check mark stroke. See how it's now got that white border to it? And I can make the stroke bigger, smaller. Okay, things along those lines. If I wanted to add a shadow, I would check mark the shadow, throw it up there. All sorts of things you can do with it. So play with that, guys. Go ahead, have fun. Okay, don't be afraid to make mistakes. This is all about your learning. Okay, then I want to add another one in. So let's say we are going to do this forced perspective. Okay, but I just put on the timeline, but as you can see, you can't see it. So we got to bring the cursor over to it. All right, but it's super small, which is an issue. So to fix that, come down, right click on it, and go scale to frame size. And we'll make it as close to the frame size as we can. All right, now I'm gonna add text. This is a merger. So I'm gonna go up here, merger. All right, but if you guys notice, look, do you see how my graphic started right here in the middle of the picture? Okay, that's because wherever my cursor is, that is where the text graphic is going to appear. So you can either just make sure you got it right here at the very beginning of it, or just know you can always move it on the timeline, slide it so it fits. Okay, but then again, I'm going to change the font and the text. Make it bigger. Let's make this one just outlined. Nah, it doesn't look good. Let's go make it bluish purple. Okay, and then make the stroke red and make it smaller. Okay, now I'm just gonna come over here, grab my mouse, slide it back, put it right there, and go on to the next one. Okay, so what I want you guys to do is I want you to go through all of these. I want you to use different text telling me what the compositions are, different font, different colors, whatever it may be. So each one's unique. Okay, then when you are done and you have them all together, please call me over to your desk and I will show you how to properly export it and turn it into a video. Make sense? Okay, go get them and have fun.